This is my video for the Rio Salado Multigun held June 11th, 2022. I'm competing in Stealth 2-gun with my Glock 34 Gen 5 with Steiner MPS. The best way I saw to shoot this stage was to engage as many targets as possible from the start position, which took out a big chunk of them. Moving over to this left corner here to engage the 3 plates on the plate rack. Reload because I'm limited to 20-round magazines in Stealth Division that fit in the box. Take out those 2 poppers, then thread the needle for that paper, 1 plate, and a final plate here. Take a quick look around to make sure I got everything. I am 6th in Stealth 2-gun with 70.07% of the winner's score. This stage begins with the shooter engaging 6 hanging steel at about 60 yards. The optic I'm using I zeroed just before the match, so it's not focused very well for me. I'm going to have to refocus it after this stage. After that engagement, the shooter had the option to shoot an activator downrange or transition their pistol and go downrange and handle it. Because I wasn't confident of my zero and the fuzzy reticle not being focused for me, I run downrange and engage the target, activator, and the 2 swinging paper with my handgun. As you'll see in the results, the dramatically faster way to do this was to in fact engage these with your rifle. I am 5th in Stealth 2-gun with 66.45% of the winner's score. I begin the stage engaging this popper, moving over these knockdown targets. One of them spins sideways and I have to go back and knock it over. Take a step to the left and engage 2 more poppers. From the center here, I go single headshots on all these paper. Might as well, they're close, and it saves me having to reload more. I do conduct a reload after leaving that position and engage the final poppers from this area. I am 6th in Stealth 2-gun on this stage with 74.45% of the winner's score. This stage begins with the shooter acquiring the pistol out of the bucket to the right. Being left-handed, I have to grab it with my right hand and hand it off to my left hand. It's difficult for me to get out without sweeping myself, and my helmet with the camera mounted blocks me from getting out of the car. I set the gun on the dash to get out of there safely. I don't know if this is strictly compliant with match rules. It may have had to go back in the grounding bucket, but the RO on the stage told me it was safe to do so. If you ever have to ground a gun for safety reasons, make sure that you're okay in doing so with the RO prior to doing it. 1 final pistol paper to engage from this vehicle before grounding the pistol. The shooter then has to acquire their rifle, and there are 4 rifle targets total, 2 at about 60 or 70 yards, and then 2 up on the hill. I am 6th in Stealth 2-gun on this stage with 86.5% of the winner's score. In the end, I am 5th out of 15 shooters in Stealth 2-gun division with 82.74% of the division winner's score. Overall, I am 11th out of 59 shooters with 65.41% of the winner's score. Given the types of stages presented being those that rely on footwork and memorization above all else to achieve maximum speed, I am not surprised at the results. I do wish that I'd been able to engage the targets on the optional stage with my rifle rather than pistol. I think that would have bumped me up a few places, but that's the cost of using new equipment on the clock with very little prior training. Thank you for watching. Come back again for more action shooting competition content.